Chapter 1. Under the Sky of Assur. In the heart of the city of Assur, on the banks of the Tigris River, stood the palace of King Samas, a man of imposing stature, with dark eyes that seemed to see beyond the natural earthly. Ruler of the northern region of Mesopotamia, he bore the title of Assur, governor anointed by the gods, guardian of the laws and sacred rites. His palace, built of sun-baked bricks, with high gates and alabaster sculptures depicting winged bulls, was more than a residence. It was a center of power, mystery, and destiny. In the shadow of the throne sat his queen, Ninlil, a woman of cold elegance and an iron will. Her name meant Lady of Ninlil, the goddess of the winds, and no one dared to look her directly in the eye without permission. Although the sources have not preserved her memory according to official chronicles, her presence was felt in every corner of the palace, in the scent of incense in the sacred rooms, in the fine textiles that adorned the salons, and in the respectful silence with which the women of the court spoke her name. And the south wing of the palace, Queen Ninlil led her own court. There, the sound of fabrics woven on wooden looms intertwined with the murmur of prayers whispered by priestesses, and the bronze bells on the girdles of the maids brought the echo of a secret order. Each room had a purpose, one for prayers to the goddess Ishtar, another for storing gold and lapis lazuli jewelry, yet another for secret meetings with religious emissaries or women from allied nations. In this closed and hierarchical world, the queen was the master of all. The women around her, secondary wives, concubines brought through political alliances, royal sisters with ranks priestesses, guardians of children and devoted servants, they formed a feminine universe in which silence, loyalty and subtlety were worth more than big words. Some supervised the granaries and weaving workshops. Others administered the royal estates or prepared offerings for the gods. Life at the palace pulsed in a sacred rhythm. The passage of the day was marked by the cry of the scribe, who announced the hours of prayer, by the beating of drums during purification ceremonies, and by the songs in the Akkadian language that rose at night, when the queen raised her prayers for the city, family and gods, and this ancient universe, where power was divided between men and gods. Queen Ninlil was the mysterious bridge between the earthly world and the divine will. Behind the cedar gates, decorated with bas-reliefs and cuneiform inscriptions, was what the palace servants respectfully called the House of Women, and no men entered there, except for high-ranking eunuchs, and only at the queen's summons. This was the residence of the chosen women, the secondary wives and concubines brought through political alliances, a silent but vibrant world full of hidden rivalries and fragile loyalties. Each woman who lived there had a name and a story. Some came from allied cities on the banks of the Euphrates, brought as peace offerings, adorned with jewels and promises. Others had